morning to one and all. I'm going to do a video with the ceremonial delivery of the last canes at Queen's Park in Bridgetown. So this is known as Synagogue Lane or something like that. So I'm going to walk towards Queen's Park in Bridgetown. This is known as Synagogue Lane. Alright, let me walk around the other side. Yeah. Alright. The road straight ahead is known as James Street. James Street straight ahead out here. And this street here is known as Coleridge Street. And back down here would be Lucas Street and Swan Street. So I am all in Bridgetown at the moment. And like I said, I'm going to this ceremonial delivery of the last canes for Popover 2026 in Queen's Park. So I will start from here and walk over to the park, which is not far away. So this is Coleridge Street here, where the Central Police Station is. So this is the ceremony. This is Central Police Station, the head police station of all police stations in Barbados. So this is our country's capital, Bridgetown. You see the synagogue over here. The old library ahead of me. The old National Library Service building. The old library. And the old Supreme Court over here. So this street is known as Coleridge Street because of the former Bishop William Hart Coleridge, who was the first bishop of Barbados, Anglican bishop. That is. It's the Montefiore Monument over here. The old library over here. And this is the Henry Ford and David Simmons Legal and Judicial Complex. Over here where the old Supreme Court and Magistrates Court used to be. It used to be in here. So back to Magazine Lane and the Jewish Synagogue. And the Montefiore Monument is right here. So this is the old library, the National Library Service building. I used to come here to this library when I was a child to borrow books. It says this plaque was unveiled by the Honorable Dame Billy Miller, Member of Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister and Member of Parliament for the city, and Mr. Keith King, CEO of British American Company Barbados Limited, March 6, 1996. So straight ahead would be White Park Road. The monument or drinking fountain located in these gardens was presented to the thirsty wayfarers of Bridgetown by John Montefiore in memory of his father John Costello Montefiore, who died of cholera in 1854. The fountain, which was first opened on the 2nd of November 1865, which was it was opened in 1865, was originally located in Betwiff Place until it was moved to its present location in 1940. So White Park Road is straight ahead. White Park Road is straight ahead. White Park Road is straight ahead of me. With the biscuit factory is, and the new magistrate's court, and so on, is the White Park Road is ahead of me over here. So the Jewish synagogue here, Synagogue Lane, and then we'll go over to let's call it. I will go over to let's call it. Okay, 4th Street. And enter the park from this angle, this direction. So I'm walking up to 24th Street at this time. The Criminal Investigation Department, CID, is right here. The core corporate center right here. So I'm walking this road in reverse today. I'm walking it in the reverse simply because I'm heading towards Queen's Park. Queen's Park. Core Corporate Center is over here, or was over here. Alright. YMCA, I went to camp at YMCA back in between 2003 and 2005. I went to camp here at the YMCA. Yeah. I went to camp at YMCA in 2003. You can see the Supreme Court in the background, the new Supreme Court, the yellow building. So the new Supreme Court here in the background. And this is YMCA, where the YMCA building was. I went to camp at YMCA in between 2003 and 2005. Gills Road over here. This is Gills Road. Which will lead you back to the biscuit factory, the West India Biscuit Company. So from this end, I will enter Queen's Park from, I'll walk to the park. You see the Central Bank here, which is the tallest building in Barbados and in Bridgetown. So this is Lower Robert Street. You can see the Central Bank here in town. And this is Upper Robert Street here. Central Bank is right here. So Central Bank is ahead of me, and this is all Lower Robert Street. Yeah, yeah. So I know I'm not by the park yet, but I gotta show you all a little sneak peek of Robert Street in Bridgetown first. Alright, let me get to the park now. Queen's Park. For the ceremonial delivery of the last kings. I think that's some of this event. Can use this store here. So this is Robert Street now. I mean Clompton Street. So this is the street that will be leading you onto the park, Queen's Park. So you can see the Central Bank towers here in the background. See St. Michael's Cathedral over here, and the Central Bank here. St. Michael's Cathedral. Now come in the Harrison's College School. Cathedral, Church of St. Michael's and Our Angels, and the Central Bank here. Harrison's College School. Harrison's College. Yeah. 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 So, I will go down into the park. Or go into the park. So that was Harrison's College School, one of the top secondary schools, the top of the top secondary schools, Harrison's College. The Cathedral Church here. So this is the Queen's Park North Gate that I'll be entering the park from. The North Gate, which is known as the Nelson Gate, which leads to Greater Bridgetown. You know this is Queen's Park. This is the North Gate now. So this is Queen's Park now that I'm entering to. So it is crop over time here in Barbados. Crop over starts every summer. Crop over is held every summer. There's a stage shed here, but it's having music playing and so. So this is Queen's Park here in Bridgetown. And this is the steel shed here, where it has steel band music playing. The Queen's Park steel shed. Come back down to the North Gate. Queen's Park, North Gate, the northern side of Queen's Park. They also have the visual arts. Visual arts, but production, but it have the different arts showcasing every crop over time. They have it in there. Yeah. Hey, good. So happy Crop Barbados. This is the official launch of the Crop celebration.
For a period, a part of us seemed to have slipped from public memory. A nation, however, carries memory in ways no archive can fully contain. In 1974, in a confident year, proposal was behind people in imagine. Cultural workers, tourism officials, community organizers, musicians, researchers, mask makers, calypsonians, dancers, craft people, and ordinary Barbadians helped restore the festival that had never truly left the soul of our people. In a modern story, we must call the name of the most honorable Elton Baba Ilombe Motley. Baba Ilombe understood something profound about Barbados. He understood that culture was never decoration around the nation. Culture was one of the ways the nation knew itself. Through his research into the plantation crop over, his work with the Yoruba Yard, his leadership in cultural development, and his early stewardship of the National Cultural Foundation, he helped Barbados to ask a question that is still important today. What kind of institution must a people build when its culture is too valuable to be left for chance? That question still matters. Baba Ilombe's vision was broad and demanding. He saw culture as history, industry, education, memory, performance, business, resistance, and nation building. He saw Barbadian identity in folk forms, calypso tents, theater, literature, visual arts, community festivals, oral history, radio, masquerade, and in the knowledge carried by ordinary people. He believed that the people who made the culture had to be central to the future of the culture. That is a vision on which we must build. The National Cultural Foundation was established to stimulate and facilitate the development of culture and to assist persons interested in developing cultural expressions. Those words may sound administrative, but their meaning is powerful. They mean the NCF was never meant to be just an event office. It was created to help people develop itself through culture. It was created to make space for training, research, opportunity, production, preservation, innovation, and national confidence. As minister with responsibility for culture, I accept that responsibility with humility and urgency. We inherit the vision. We also inherit the duty to update the systems that carry that vision. This year's gives that duty special weight. Barbados is celebrating the 60th year of independence and 5 as a republic. 60 years have passed since that November night in 1966 when our flag rose high over the garrison and we declared to the world and to ourselves that this island will now walk as an independent nation. Across those 6 decades, Cropover has been one of the clearest expressions of nationhood. It gives voice to who we are in ways no policy document can. Through calypso and soca, through steel pan and masquerade, through dance, craft, visual art, culinary traditions, language, humor, and community celebration, Cropover tells the world that Barbados is a place of imagination, discipline, resilience, brilliance, style, and depth. As I said, this year also carries us towards the 5th anniversary of Barbados becoming a parliamentary republic on November 30th, 2021. That step placed a Barbadian head of state at the center of our constitutional life. It was a continuation of the journey from the cane fields to independence, from independence to republican status, from inherited forms to self-definition. There is meaning in celebrating the republic in this season of the last canes. Both speak to transformation. Both ask us to look honestly at where we have come from and then move with purpose towards where we must now go to. A people who could create a festival from the end of the cane harvest can create a modern cultural economy from the gifts of the artists, practitioners, technicians, entrepreneurs, communities, and our youth. That is where we are today. We are standing on history, feeling the energy of the present, and building towards a future that must be more organized, more inclusive, more professional, more profitable for practitioners, and more deeply rooted in Barbadian ownership. The future requires honesty. This year, several pillars of the festival are being restored and repositioned. The return of the party monarch and Kahobla matters. Pickety Crop remains central. Junior Monarch continues to develop young voices even in its 40th year. Masquerade, Steel Pan, the heritage events, the tents, 4-day morning Grand Kadooment, community celebrations, visual arts, craft, cuisine, and the wider season each carry part of this structure. A festival is like a house. It cannot stand if the pillars are missing. Restoring a pillar means respecting its purpose, strengthening it with new standards, and making it ready for tomorrow. That is how we must understand the return of the party monarch. This competition has deep public affection because it gives music a stage where energy, performance, audience response, and national excitement meet. It is a space where songs leave the studio and face the people. It is where artists learn that a hook is one thing, a record is another, and the command of a live audience is a craft of its own. That is how we must understand Kahobla Pop. It is a major stage for spectacle, production, performance, large costumes, technical excellence, and the full visual imagination of Cropover. It gives us a place to see the grandeur of Barbadian masquerade, the work of designers, wire benders, builders, choreographers, sound crews, and the many hands that the public may never see clearly, even though the show could not happen without them. The return of large mass within this season is especially important. Large costumes are feats of art, engineering, patience, and courage. They tell stories in height, color, movement, frame, fabric, and balance. They require skill, they require training, they require investment, they require a national stage and a new generation prepared to carry the form forward. This first year of renewed approaches will teach us there will be kinks to iron out. We all know that. We have already identified places where improvements can be made in planning, coordination, communication, stakeholder engagement, production flow, and patron experience. Those lessons will be taken seriously. This should give us resolve. It is a sign that the festival is alive enough to grow and honest enough to improve. We are listening. We have met with practitioners, artists, promoters, and the wider stakeholders across this season. The message has been clear. People love Cropover. People want it to succeed. People want stronger systems, and people are ready to build them. Next year must be full steam ahead. That means stronger preparation, earlier engagement, sharper execution, and clearer pathways for practitioners to plan their year. It means moving beyond the idea that culture is something that we remember for a few weeks and then put up in a bag after Kadooment. Culture must live all year. Culture must work all year. But most importantly, culture must earn all year. This is the next step in the vision that Baba Ilombe had and others fought for. Our task is to honor the foundation by building the next floor. The next floor is about people. The artists, the musicians, the calypsonians, the dancers, the designers, the mask builders, the pan players, sound engineers, stage managers, social media managers, vendors, drivers, and those administrators are all part of this industry. When we say creative economy, we are talking about lives. We are talking about rent, mortgages, school fees, equipment, pensions, savings, contracts, licensing, touring, export, digital modernization, and respect. The world often uses the phrase orange economy to describe the creative and cultural industries. We can use that phrase, but we must make it mean something real in Barbados. It must mean that a young designer can move from a one-off costume order to a registered business. It must mean that a dancer can see a path from performance to choreography, teaching, touring, and entrepreneurship. It must mean that a songwriter can understand publishing, copyright, splits, royalties, and digital platforms. It must mean that a backstage worker can become a certified technical profession with work beyond one season or one nation. That is why the Division of Culture in the Prime Minister's Office, in partnership with the Youth Entrepreneurship Scheme, recently hosted From Gig to Growth, a workshop for micro-entrepreneurs in the cultural and creative industry. That workshop was also part of our plan. Young creatives were brought into a room with professionals who could speak to them about formalizing their work, improving their business practice, speak to them about understanding institutions, managing obligations, pricing their services, protecting their rights, and moving from informal hustle to sustainable enterprise. The presence of the NIS mattered because too many cultural workers have spent years contributing to national life without building the protection they deserve for themselves. That is why the discussion on portable benefits becomes important. The private members' resolution on portable social security benefits, advanced by Ms. Tony Moore, Member of Parliament for St. George North and General Secretary of the Barbados Workers Union, speaks directly to a changing world of work. It asks Barbados to think about workers whose labor does not fit neatly into one employer, one desk, one schedule, or one traditional contract. Many cultural practitioners know that reality better than most. A dancer may work on 3 productions in 1 month. A sound engineer may move from a church concert to a fete, to a corporate lunch, to a national event. The photographer may cover rehearsals, a private event, a festival stage, and a wedding in the same week. A costume maker may employ others for a season and then return to individual work after the road. Social protection has to catch up with that reality. Talent should not mean insecurity. Flexibility should not mean vulnerability. A worker should not give decades of skill to the culture of Barbados and reach later life without the protection that every worker deserves. That is what it means to make culture a business. It means giving the soul a structure strong enough to last. It means better contracts. It means clearer payment terms. It means intellectual property education. It means access to finance. It means business advisory services. It means making sure that the people who create value can retain that value. A Bajan song written in St. Michael, recorded in a small studio and played in Toronto, London, New York, Miami, Accra, Bridgetown, or anywhere else in the world should earn for the people who created. A costume design should be respected as intellectual work. A performance should be paid as professional labor. A festival band should create opportunity for the communities and practitioners that make it powerful. That is the future of Crop-Over. Crop-Over must mean a season of joy, but it must also become a stronger platform for a year-round creative enterprise. The future also belongs to our young people. Young people do not want to inherit culture as a museum piece. They want to teach it, remix it, sharpen it, and carry it forward into spaces we have not yet imagined. That is healthy. A living culture has roots and movement. It must know where it came from while having enough confidence to grow. We must preserve what makes Crop-Over distinct. We must protect its Barbadian character. We must honor the last kings, the sugar workers, the Crop-Over stalwarts, the calypso tents, the folk farms, the masquerade traditions, the language, the satire, the rhythm, and the spiritual memory of the festival. But we must also be brave enough to improve what needs improving. We need stronger timelines. We need better creative infrastructure. We need improved spaces for rehearsal and production. We need upskilling across the sector. We need stronger technical capacity. We need business systems that treat practitioners as professionals, and we need to keep opening doors for the diaspora and the wider world that will keep Barbadian identity and Barbadian ownership at the center. As the last games has become symbolically delivered and blessed, let us receive them with full understanding of what they represent. Symbols of the long journey from harvest home to crop over, from colony to independence, from independence to republic, from plantation economy, from plantation memory to creative future. As Prime Minister Motley reminds us, we are truly one people born of struggle, but charting our own destiny, committed to collaboration. May this season honor our ancestors, may it uplift our practitioners, may it inspire our young people, may it strengthen our communities, may it remind us that Barbados, small in size and mighty in spirit, has always known how to turn pressure into power and memory into movement. With pride in our heritage, confidence in our creativity, gratitude for those who built the foundation, and determination to build the future, I officially declare the Crop Over Festival officially open. Thank you, may God bless you, and may God continue to bless the Republic of Barbados.
Oh yes, Crop Over 2026, officially launched, ladies and gentlemen. Let us at this point in time congratulate all of the awardees, the sugar workers, the Crop Over stalwarts. And of course we give thanks to the members of the official presentation party. Minister of State in Prime Minister's Office with responsibility for Youth and Culture, Senator Sheena Archer, Chairman of the National Culture Foundation, Dr. Jasmine Babb, Chief Executive Officer of the National Culture Foundation, Carl Roberts, and Communications Advisor for the Barbados Light and Power Company Limited, Mrs. Cassandra Crawford. Everybody's all right? You're good? All right, so let me tell you, I know you're not leaving. Do not leave. Do not leave. Because we have a program that will excite you, that certainly will allow you to get up and dance and enjoy the music of the festival. And within that program, or that concert rather, it also offers you a chance to go down memory lane as we excite you with the music of the Merrymen, Sand Pebbles, and yes, more of our rich bands. So stay with us. Everybody, wherever you are, stay with us as we enjoy the ceremonial delivery of the last games and the official opening of Crop Over. I want to also tease you with what is yet to come as we continue to celebrate this festival. Tomorrow, July 5th, where will you be? Where will you be? At church? That's not a problem. Go to church. Go to church. And when you leave church, go home and eat your Sunday food. And then make your way to the National Botanical Gardens. Yes, because there you will enjoy the Republic Bank Pandemonium, powered by Vibe 94.7, taking place at the National Botanical Gardens at 2 p.m. One of the major steel pan showcases of the Crop Over season, bringing together the sweet sounds of pan, the energy of live performance, and the atmosphere of a true Barbadian festival experience. The lineup will consist of Republic Bank Steel Orchestra, BCC Steel Orchestra, Legacy Steel Orchestra, Aline and Combermere Combined Steel Orchestras, BNYSTO, Iron Massive, and from Antigua, Hell's Gate Steel Orchestra. It's an afternoon for you, music lovers, families, band supporters, and anyone who wants to enjoy the rhythm and the soul of steel pan in a beautiful outdoor setting. So where will we be tomorrow? Apart from church, I don't take along to church. Pan Republic Bank Pandemonium is taking place tomorrow. So we're gonna stay here tonight, enjoy the concert. We're gonna go home, we're gonna refresh. Tomorrow we gonna get up and go and sing praises to the Almighty, and then we make our way to Pandemonium. But there's so much more that is happening as far as the festival is concerned. We also know of the Bites Party Monarch, powered by Hits 106.7 FM. And when is that? July 12, the next another Sunday. July 12 at the National Botanical Gardens. Doors opening from 2 p.m. And I know you know who are the Power Circle competitors, and I know you know who are the Sweet Soca finalists. Blood, Saddis, Adza, Kioma, Ross, Sugaree, and Freshie, Mikey Mercer, and Skong Young. And then, of course, there's also the performances by Blood, by RPB, TC, Natalie, Barry Chandler, Edwin Ye with Lead Pipe, Gore, Peter Ram, and Biggie Irie. Let me tell you something. It is for you. Go and get your tickets. General tickets at $70 and VIP at $250. Tickets are available from Ticket Links, box offices, and online at ticketlinks.com. Now, that is July 12th. And then on the 18th, you realize I'm giving you week by week, and within that week, there's so much more that is taking place. On the 18th, the Scotiabank Junior Monarch Finals will take place. That is Saturday the 18th at Kite Festa. Kite Festa House starting at 7 p.m. A competition where the young people of Barbados will be bringing you their craft, their messages, and of course, showcasing their talent in Calypso and Soca. You may have your winner. You may have your crown. The Calypso finalists, Queen A, Slay, Potent, Master KJ, Bit Bit, Sabia, and Willie B. And the Soca finalists are Niara, AJ, Leonani, Zari B, Khaleesi, ROH, and Lil Status. And they're gonna meet King K, the reigning Calypso monarch, and Mr. Schumann, the reigning Soca monarch. So remember, the dates are set. All you have to do is check the National Cultural Foundation's social media pages, listen to traditional media, the radio, and get out there and enjoy Quabova. All right, so at 7 o'clock, this is where you gotta be. So in the meantime, we're gonna have our DJ, and he's gonna share with you and offer you all the sweet sounds of the festival. So stay with us, do not go anywhere, nowhere, stay with us, walk around, there's so much that you can enjoy right here in Queen's Park, our national park, as we celebrate Quapova 2026. Mr. DJ, over to you. We're coming back at 7 o'clock, people. I want to see you, and all of you. All right? Go nowhere. We're coming back. Quapova, still sweet for days.
DJ Bucks. Okay.
Turn on the speaker, put the volume to all. Tell them play a song, sound to remind me when I was small. I play some guitar, with melody to perform. I go play a song to remind you when you was small. Tell Mr. DJ, I come on in my room. I come with a big flag, but I think that's him up. I remember them waving and moving, and we go jump on. Yes, the room looks as if they don't play no role. Jump up, and let them talk on the whole day. Light up, wait up, them time up. And we go do it all again. Just turn on the speaker, put the volume to on. Tell them play a soca song, remind me when I was small. I play some guitar, with melody to perform. I go play a soca song, remind you when you was small. Keep it like a park, like a club. You don't want the other time. When the season comes and you can't be fever. You got to be looking for a wine. It's amazing how I put you in the groove. It's amazing how I make your body move. I am more than carnival. I am more than bacchanal. DJ Festival. I'm a sweet soca song. Why not play me all year long? I am drunk, but you're wrong. I don't think we going strong. I'm a sweet soca song. I'll keep you jumping. I'll keep you waving. I'll keep you whining. 'Cause I'm a sweet soca song. I'll keep you jumping. I'll keep you waving. I'll keep you whining. 'Cause I'm a sweet soca song. You're moving. Body way that you're moving. Like an old boy. Body way that you're stepping. Body way that you're sweating. Like an old boy. Young lady, she said to me, in the best, while you're looking straight, 'cause things have changed. You ain't see yet. Nowadays it's side effect, you must go down. Come up, turn around, walk up, that was once upon a while. Once upon a while. You got to walk and whine. You got to jump up on one foot. You got to tremble your behind. 'Cause that was once upon a while. Once upon a while. What the way that you're moving, and the way that you're moving, you only walk in time. You only walk in time. You must whine and wail and shake your tail and jump around and tumble down and have those feel like you don't care with hands up in the air. And that was once upon a while. Once upon a while. That was once upon a while. Once upon a while. Your hope was a blessing, not a curse. It's the best thing in the world. It's the best time I ever had. The best time I ever had. You best time I ever had.
Wanna know this DJ Box?
Hey, the best time. On the road, best time ever. Like some of them best time. Roy, best time ever. Best time ever. Best time. Best time ever. Like the lip on best time. Ready? It's another episode. Then be out on the road. This is what we love to celebrate, to celebrate. This is not Hollywood. No, we don't come out the bus. We just party with no restraint. From Gala to Bus, I just start in the house. I be here in the west. My conduct is so gross. From the time that I wake, I ready to bust brigade. Let's go mash up again. Top over the morning. Show them how we do jump up. Show them how we do free up. Come over the morning. Show them how we do jump up. Show them how we do free up. Right now let me start the drinking, start the bumping, start the betting. Right now let me start the drinking, start the bumping, start the lightning. Right now let me start the drinking, start the bumping, start the betting. Right now let me start it.
DJ Box.
You coming at the dance, and you woke up ready.